my thing is, when you get a hold of God, God started getting you looking at it like comparison and competition is just whack. We all, because look, we all don't come from the same mama. We all ain't the same color. You know what I mean? We all don't come from the same place. You know what I mean? We all don't. We all wasn't given the same deck of hands. You know what I mean? Cards. You know what I'm saying? So, um, the thing is all comparison and competition and how we treat others and how we see things and what we do and say has everything to do with what we got inside. You know what I mean? You can't give what you don't have inside. You know what I'm saying? Um, so, you know, we're only producing what's in, you know what I mean? Jesus says out of the abundance of the heart, does a man speak, and basically not speak, but act. You know what I'm saying? So whatever's in your heart, that it was in your heart to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it has nothing really to do with, you know what I'm saying? We give people too much power. You know what I'm saying? And blaming them and all this and that. But there's other people, men and women in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It would not have acted like the way we act and look at things, and you know what I mean? And you know. This world is avoiding self-growth. You know what I mean? Here, go smoke the not. I ain't gonna say because you know what I mean. Like I don't think weed is enough is a big enough void. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it can numb the pain enough. But anything outside of weed, you know what I mean? It's just a band-aid. You know what I'm saying? Like even the next. Going to get another, you know what I mean? Not unless you willing to deal with the issues. Going to get another man and woman, you know what I'm saying, and all this and that to help you feel good about beating down your last man and woman and all that. You get what I'm saying? All that is just that's just not that's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's just reactional. Living, you just reacting to what the world's doing instead of acting. You reacting. The world's reactive. Look at the cops. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff they could have prevented. Don't get it twisted. They drove by. You know what I mean? And saw them arguing. You know what I mean? Some cops stopped, but you know what I mean. But some now you want to wait till all of a sudden you got to call some man down on the ground. You know what I mean? And you get what I'm saying, come to arrest you now, after you did all this and that, but they already had you in the system, they already knew you were struggling, things like that. Everything's reactional, you know what I mean? And that's not a way to live.